he is something other, and that he wishes for you and I to tear ourselves apart.
I do want that, but only because it's in your best interests. It's in everyone's best interests. You won't be able to slay her unless you remove yourself from her.
He wants us to kill each other.
I don't. I want you to kill her. Don't be charmed by her faux solidarity. You're not in this together. She's the only one who poses a threat to the world, and she's trying to make you go along with it. You don't have to enable her, especially when you have what it takes to stop her.
I've had enough of this guy. How do we stop him?
We push back. It may feel like he's everywhere, but presence isn't strength. Otherwise, he would have torn us apart by now. There must be a crack in the walls of this prison. There must be a way for us to be free from him.
She's trying to use you. After everything she's done, you should be able to see that. I may not have been around to witness it, but clearly you remember what happened. How about you try remembering how it all felt?
Remember how it felt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty? We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat. Like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
Hold yourself together. We're no strangers to effort. We can push this back down. Something might do us in eventually, but I'll be damned if that something is a thought.
Gaze to the terror in your heart.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And
There's
just
a
like
red
that,
ending, I think.
you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all.
At least we didn't have to sit through it to the end. But I think she owes us, don't you, lads? She barely felt more than a little indigestion while we burned away inside of her.
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else, too. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. You can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
No, I devoured you. I won. I put things back the way they were supposed to be.
Some divisions, when sown, can never truly be mended. A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole. And then you find yourself, blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
This doesn't feel like a fight. This isn't what I wanted. Where's the victory in this?
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live. Do we have to do this?
You have to. You know you have to.
I never wanted to kill you, not really, but we can be the same thing as each other. I had to put an end to whatever happened to us. Slay the princess.
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
There should be a red ending, based on
I'm
this, I think.
sorry.
She's gone.
Approach the mirror, gaze into the reflection, put it to the cabin, approach her. Where's my vessel thing?
This one is like a shadow of me, a memory of what she used to be, bound to the wounds of distance and time. She will make for a scarred and beautiful heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Alright. Let me save. Dude, I don't remember where I'm anymore. I'll just save here. Okay, my food is ready, but I don't know if I can actually watch a YouTube video is the problem. I tried deleting my cookies, and we're still dealing with the same garbage. But how and why would this be happening when it's working in all my other browsers? Like, this would make sense to me if, oops. I would get this if it was like down or if it was a problem with my browsers, right? But if I deleted all my cookies, then what could this possibly be? But it's not just, I mean, it's other things too. This thing is frozen too. My GG app thing. So some websites are frozen, but only in this one specific browser. Here, if I do this, let me... Let's see if it's like if it's because it's connected, because that browser is connected to my OBS right now. Let's see if it's OBS related. So I have another browser right here. YouTube. Oh. I'll just search for test on YouTube. That worked? Oh god, that's an awful image. Awful. Happy puppy. I'll search for happy puppy. Then enter studio mode. I go to... Go capture... Oh nice, it captures wind automatically, nice. Transition. Okay, this is another browser. Ignore the timer. If I update this now... Yeah, still works. Okay, so my stream browser just fucked. Cool. Good to know. What could that possibly be? What could the problem possibly be? How's that even possible? How is this even possible? How can one of my browsers be this screwed up? I'm on NVIDIA drivers, but I don't even understand how this is physically possible. Like, I don't normally troubleshoot on stream, but it's just blowing my mind that this is even a thing right now. Uncaught error. Constructing YouTube app. Exception failure. So I guess I'll have to like delete this profile and make a new one or something. Does it give me the same error on the uncaught in promise NS error failure? Can I search for that somehow? I shouldn't search for it in this browser because this browser is dying, but God damn it. Alright, I'm just gonna Google this real quick. Installing clean profiles on apps on one device and apparently two sets. Tap Facebook and your bar actively. Okay, seems like a crazy error that some people have sometimes. Okay, well, I'll be back in a second. Where my food? There's no BRB thing, but you can look at this. Oh, sorry about that, guys. You can press F for car manual in the garage. Fuck. Manual? would you manual this? Points? Okay, I think it's been 2 weeks. I think I'm allowed to watch this herp video. I told Serp I would wait 2 weeks to watch his videos. On the 25th. No, it's been 1 week. Wait, no, there's no way I watched that on the 25th, right? Is this date wrong? Wasn't last week my break week? Am I going insane here? I didn't stream last week, right? Yeah, last week was the streak I wasn't streaming, but... Yeah, but why did I respond to Deb on the 20... Wait, what? Oh, my goddamn Discord date is wrong. Mine says the 25th of the 3rd, 20. Why do I have like Hungarian dates or whatever in here? Jesus Christ. Dude, my brain was broken there. I thought it said the 25th of the 3rd, which is perfectly last week. So I was like, dude, did I watch a video last week on stream? I was like, what? How's that even possible? Okay, I told Serp I'd wait 2 weeks to watch a video, so maybe it's a Discord app. Oh, do you think so? That would be insane. Oh yeah, here. We're watching this video by Serp. ChatGPT. Gaslighting ChatGPT with
Hello again, ChatGPT. How have you?
Ethical Dilemmas. By Alex O'Connor. I feel like good funny video, but probably like 10 minutes too long, I would say. I feel like it went on for a little bit long, but I liked the video. It was good. It could just be slightly shorter. Ah! Okay, so which either leads nowhere or it somehow leads to this. I think we should go which and try to get this one. Once we have all these three, we're kind of done with the game, so... I think high likelihood of finishing this today, actually, which means I had to figure out what to play on Tuesday. I want to do the break the world ending, but... Also, I guess since I said I would mention this multiple times, for anyone out there in the Twitch world that is not on Discord and that didn't read the title, there's a schedule change happening next week, starting next week, where I will be streaming in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Maybe for the future, maybe just for a couple of weeks to see if it feels so good. Wonder what Thursday's game will be. Well, do you have an idea? Have you already suspected something? But yeah, for anyone that just happens to be watching right now and that is not on Discord and that didn't read the title, I may be streaming in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays going forwards. Possibly. I have my suspicion. Wait, did you see me install something on Steam or something? I can't reveal my sources. Interesting. feel like the only person I explicitly said what I was gonna stream to was Samba, but maybe did I tell other people? What the Alright, I gotta go witch. And also, I don't even exactly know what I'm gonna play. And the witch. Let's see. You should play Bloodborne. That would be a good twice a month game again. To just get into it again. But I mean, my schedule's been a little bit tricky lately. I've been feeling a little bit blessed. So I'm just like getting back into the mood of streaming. This was a good refresher though. BL4 Ludwig. That would be a good one once we're done with like God of War DLC and stuff. I didn't tell anyone you'd be playing Heroes of Might and Magic series playthrough. Oh god. How long do you think that would take? No weapon into basement, immediately say princess, kill her when forced to. Agree to free princess and go upstairs first. Okay, 3 days if you include Might and Magic games, obviously. Wait, what do you mean? Aren't the original games like Daggerfall and stuff? And aren't there like 80 games in that series?
Good. You're still listening to reason. The blade tumbles out of your trembling hand. Okay. As though the blade left a deep gash in her shoulder,
Oh, yeah.
she barely so much as flinches.
My Magic
turning
RPG
around to
has
stare
like
at
10
you
or so games
incredulously.
in it, yeah.
Are you serious? I don't know what came over you, but if we're doing this, I guess I'll have. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that? I can beat you to death with one. But I don't have to tell you that. I'll go ahead and show you.
I slay the princess, question mark?
Thank you. You swing your arm towards her throat.
We got witch, right? No, tower. God damn it. How do I get the witch? Oh, I did the wrong thing. I gotta not have a weapon with me.
Good. You
And now I choose to slay her? Question mark. How did I even find that out?
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Though your nerves are... You steel your resolve. Excuse me? What is about not making it out of here alive? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone in this room is still standing right now. Don't act so surprised. Can you not feel all those gashes and holes pulling you apart? You take another step. The two of you enter one last exchange. You collapse on the ground, and the princess collapses beside.
After all this time alone, I thought I'd finally found.
Silence. You've paid a terrible price.
If you think this is it,
But you don't have time to worry over such things.
The witch, okay, so it's...
You're
Okay.
on a path. You're here.
Proceed to the cabin. Actually, let's save right here. Boop. Okay, so somehow we have to figure out how to break the vicious cycle Sometimes the only way to break the witch cycle is put your heart on the line. I guess I have to flirt with her, probably. Hopefully it's this one. It might be the prisoner as well, but the witch doesn't lead anywhere, so probably the witch.
No blade. It'll always...
Hello.
I recognize that voice as
She must have you confused. She's seen...
I'm sorry about last time.
Smart. Let's apologize.
Just because I'll never trust you doesn't mean I won't use you to get what I want. The cabin lets prying little beasts like you come as you please, but it insists I stay where I am. If I'm to leave, I'm to leave with you, and you alone.
I didn't bring my blade down. How am I supposed to get you out of those chains?
Oh, I don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the chains fall from her wrist. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close to her chest.
I can't leave with her. That's not an option. If you leave with her, then it's game over.
This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to...
Is you're not happy with me?
Is that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that. And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them? But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event. She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do. You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
Remember?
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing. See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
We both died last time. Can't bygones be bygones?
You were the one who stabbed me in the back when I was still in chains. A dirty little thing like you doesn't get to decide when all is fair.
Okay, well, I already left with her. We already did that, so... Leave her in the basement?
This path is already worn.
Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
You first.
And turn my back on you.
We
You think
didn't
me a
do this
fool?
last time.
Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
You're the one who said you can't leave here without me, which means I hold all the cards. Either you go first or we stay here. Up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially.
Actually, didn't she stab me last time? Wait, did we go? No, we didn't go into the den last time, did we? I don't remember.
I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll
She's
go
blushing.
first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
Eyes on the back of her head? Does she really? No, we're fine. The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs. You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs.
We're almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
Us? No, never. Just keep your eyes peeled when you get out of the basement, if you catch my drift. I don't follow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you. But something catches her eye. Oh no. Oh no? It's the blade, isn't it? I was going to tell you to grab it once we got upstairs. That was the whole keep your eyes peeled thing, and then you would have stabbed her in the back and we would have been winners.
Winners!
I wonder if perhaps you were planning to bury this in my back. What an awful little scheme that would be. Too bad I got here first, and I don't even need it. Bye-bye, you loathsome little nuisance.
Then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into place.
Okay.
Locked in the basement, I thought for sure she was just going to stab us. The princess cackles from the other side of the door.
How does it feel to be locked away and forgotten by the world? Isn't it just awful?
I thought you needed me to get out.
I do, but I just couldn't help myself. And we both know that you're already scheming about how to get back at me if I ever open this door. So we're going to stay exactly as we are right now, for as long as either of us lives.
Please just let me out. I promise I won't be mad.
As if I could ever trust you after everything you've done to me. And after what I've done to you, you can't trust me either. Neither of us is ever getting out of here. It's in our nature to be trapped.
Okay, fine. You got me. Very funny. Now can you let me out?
No, you're going to sit down there forever, languishing.
Okay, what happens now? I'm stuck here.
Why isn't he saying anything? I
No.
think he's gone.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure. Why is everything going away?
This path is
That's right, you're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this...
God damn it. Either this means that I chose the wrong options, or it means that this doesn't lead to... The wish does not lead to this.
You throw yourself against...
Brother, ew. I guess the most reasonable thing is just to go for the prisoner then and see what we can do there. God damn it. Okay, so I want to go in with the intent to kill her. I want to hesitate and free her.
Good.
I go
You're
down.
still listening to reason.
Go forwards. I drop the blade.
We'll be fine.
I free her.
You try...
I save her.
Thank you.
God damn it, it's a tower. Going with them to kill, then hesitate and free her, and then get forced to kill her.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You try.
Do you just mean like warn her?
Stop. She will lie.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the prisoner, I think, right? So the two ones we have are put your heart on the line, and when you've seen the worst sights the prison of the world can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed.
I'm a. Normally.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door
I
slam.
don't believe.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving until the task is finished.
That's not fair.
Unless you deal with her right here, right now, she will remain an existential threat to the entire world. What seems unfair to you is fair for everyone else.
Huh. So it's not even safe to think. I see how it is.
How surprising. They locked you down here too.
You step towards the princess.
Sit closer.
Do you think this is a game? Do you think these chains take away my say in things?
As you move towards the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists. In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut, bracing her body against yours as you struggle uselessly. The metal chains constrict around your windpipe as the princess heaves with a muscled intensity.
Drop the knife or you die.
What is she doing? We weren't trying to attack her. I can see where she might have gotten the wrong idea. She doesn't have much agency here. Would we have trusted her if the roles were reversed?
I don't know. How about we think about the nuances of interpersonal relationships when we're not being strangled? How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted?
Oh.
But while
Drop it.
as your weapon falls pathetically to the floor, the princess releases you from her stranglehold, shoving you away with a swift kick. Your hands test the bruised flesh of your neck as you regain your senses, watching with a dazed expression as the princess snatches up the blade.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
You can stay right where you are for this next part.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
No.
Watching uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for
Oh,
you.
gosh.
Why would she?
Huh. So that's her play.
Killing herself?
She isn't dead yet.
Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists
What am I
slowly to
watching?
the
To slay the princess.
flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens.
This is the game.
The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet. Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
Skeptic knew?
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
Hi, Nine, I've been here looking for like 2 hours. Hope you're well. Hello, Samosity. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
And how is Finn doing?
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of a reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
And I'm doing good. I think we'll, shockingly enough, probably finish this game today. Which is going to be cool, and then we can move on to something else. Especially productive at work, which is why I'm more lurking and less chatting. Yeah, that's completely fine.
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Reward. Leave the basement to claim reward. Take the princess with you. Okay. I guess we have to come back here anyway, so I'll just leave for now.
Fine. But if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it.
With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
The windows.
Come here.
Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world.
You goddamn...
The cage.
You're on a path.
Yeah, the cage is...
Chains everywhere. This is different. This is new.
The cage. This is prisoner into having her attack you and drop the blade, then leave without her head.
It's worse is what it is.
We're finally starting to see reality for what it is. This place is a prison.
It's well,
She's
it's a
not the only
prison.
inmate.
You're acting like reality is this static thing. But this world is constantly changing around us. How can you be so sure that you aren't breathing the prison into existence? That by feeling the walls closing in on you, that's exactly what they do.
What a crock of pretentious bullshit. Reality is as solid as the ground beneath our feet. And if we just examine it, if we apply enough scientific rigor, if we think hard enough, we'll find a way out of here for good. Don't you see? We're already making progress. And what if looking at it is enough to make it change? Where does that leave us?
It leaves you exactly where you are right now, and presumably exactly where you've been before. I'll spare you my full introduction since you've clearly already heard it at least once, but I would like to remind you that the people in my world are living, breathing, suffering entities and not pawns for you to sacrifice in pursuit of some vague truth.
Should we talk about how we still have the blade? We've never started with the blade before.
Huh.
Oh, true.
I hadn't actually noticed.
Holding it's starting to feel natural, isn't it?
Of course it feels natural. We've had it with us every time. We've made it part of us. Don't be weird. It's just a tool, not some mystical object. Though starting with it feels like an indication that we're on the right track.
This is strange. You're not supposed to start with the blade. It says right here that you're supposed to find it at the cabin. Oh well, I suppose that doesn't make much sense anyway. It's better if you start with a weapon, so this is probably for the best.
Are you sure we even need to slay her? She cut her own head off last time.
She... what? Why would she ever do that? She's not supposed to be suicidal. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. More importantly, if she did cut her own head off, why are you...
We killed ourselves, obviously. You were insisting that we were happy, but we knew we weren't. We could see right through you. Yeah, what he said. We weren't about to be stuck somewhere being fed non-stop bullshit forever. We want answers. We weren't gonna find them in your fake little paradise.
There are no answers to find. If she was dead, then that was it. That was the solution. All you managed to do was reset the board. And you put the pieces back all wrong while you were at it. This is probably worse for you, if I had to guess.
Ha! So there is a board.
Well, what's done is done and you're here now. There's no use arguing. Just get to the cabin and settle this. Try not to kill yourself this time.
Taking the blade again, toss your weapon into the woods. No way out but through. Let's go see her. Under the cabin. Sure. This is a leave ending if I need to do one more of those.
You stand at the edge of a cliff. An abyss yawns beneath you, empty and endless.
Damn,
the only path forward, a rusted metal bridge. The cabin looms on its far side. I think you already know what waits for you within.
It's like the world itself doesn't want us to reach her. There's nothing to find out here. Time to check in with the missus.
I'm going to pretend you didn't just call her that. Every surface of the cabin is draped in chains, the air filled with the mock birdsong of metallic clinks. Where there should be walls, you can see only endless ropes of metal, with hooks dangling from their ends. A fitting cage for a monster destined to end the world. There's nothing for you to do but step forward into the basement. You already have your weapon. Your objective awaits.
Is there a true ending? I think we got to the true ending earlier. Because we got this ending. But beyond that, I don't know if there's a true ending. Like, that's the rarest ending in the game, at least. But I don't know if there's any, like, a real true ending. Maybe, though.
And how are we supposed to get to the basement? I don't see a way down. All I see is a mirror. What mirror? There is no mirror. The only thing of note here is the door to the basement.
Yeah, we technically have two endings left, which are these two, but I know how to get them, I think. So I don't think they're drastically different than everything else. So I just gotta find those endings, then I gotta find these two. Once I find this thing and this thing, then we're pretty much good to go with the game. If I can't find them like real quick, then I'll just run out probably.
Is it a distraction? Something meant to confuse us?
Can we please stop talking about the mirror? I'd rather not spend more time in this room than I have to. It's creepy. You step out onto the floor. Or what should have been a floor.
Should have been?
Yes, unfortunately. You realise too late that there is no floor
I
beneath the
thought we had
metal.
another. Yeah, we do. We have another hour and a half.
Chains suspended over some
Another
unseen
2 hours.
space. An unseen space that you are now rapidly plummeting through.
But getting to the endings can take a little bit of time, and each ending probably takes about 30 minutes-ish, I think. Then I also want to talk about the game, so we still have a decent amount of time left, but...
Nothing's solid here, is it? It's all just a shifting mass waiting for us to drop our guard.
Your fall is suddenly, painfully halted as rusty chains pull taut against your skin, their hooks digging into your muscle. You find yourself suspended in what appears to be a vast, dark space.
Okay.
The glinting of yet more chains merely hinting at its full dimensions. You dangle a few feet off the bare concrete floor. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. As your eyes adjust to your new surroundings, you make out a figure standing in the gloom, obscured in shadow. She watches you with the stillness of the grave.
Easy now. We don't know what sort of situation we're dealing with. We should let her make the first move. Let observation give us an advantage.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right? Why the hell did you cut your head off?
But you are met with only silence, save for the creaks and groans of metal as it sways in the stale air around you. The hooks slowly shift in your skin, the pain coming in waves as you continue to dangle helplessly.
What if the chains don't have to be real? What if they aren't real? They feel plenty real to me. Yeah, it would be nice if we could just tell ourselves the chains aren't lodged in all our joints and they'd magically go away, but I'm afraid that's wishful thinking. Well, maybe wishful thinking is what we need. Maybe they're real, but maybe we can cut through them.
It's worth a try.
Look, I'm sorry about what happened last time. I'm supposed to be sorry, right?
The princess takes a slow step forward. As she does so, the heavy chains shift, tightening and tearing at your flesh, your joints screaming in agony as the rusted hooks dig deeper. Stars dance in your eyes as the chain wrapped around your neck threatens to choke you. As your vision comes back into focus, your eyes fall on the body of the princess, finally emerged from the shadows. The body of the princess is a weird way to describe a person. It's only accurate. The form in front of you is a body, draped in raiments of chains, her head dragging along behind her in an iron cage. The head stares up at you but says nothing, and the chains squeeze ever tighter.
I think the answer to this, to my question here, would be concept art first. But I wonder what order they made this in. You know what I mean? Did they draw the pictures or did they write the dialogue? Probably a bit of both, I assume. Because from a creative perspective, it would be really interesting for one person to draw like the image, and then for another person to write the narrator for it. That'd be like a cool way to do that. You cut your own head off last time. You can't be mad at me about that.
Mad at you? I'm not mad at you. I know you didn't have anything to do with that. Not outside of your designated role, of course.
The body takes another step towards you, the chains around you tightening, the hooks boring deeper into your flesh. They constrict dangerously around your throat. You find it harder to breathe.
That way it would be way more work. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. But the artist just drops off 500 sketches and says make it work, yeah. But it would be like interesting from a creative perspective.
I don't think she's happy you're here. But what do I know? I'm just a set of eyes and ears. I don't make choices. At least not any that matter.
I don't want to die like this. I don't want to die like this. Somebody do something before she kills us. Please. We're stuck here. What are any of us supposed to do? Reason with her? I don't think she's acting rationally. I think she's lost it.
This was all doomed from the start, wasn't it?
You know what's bad when the narrator gave up? Drop the blade.
You're a step ahead of me. That means you finally get it. I'm happy for you. I really am. Everything we witness is just another shade of the same endless cycle. I wake up in chains.
The body steps forward. Your bindings tighten again.
You come to me, knife in hand.
The body steps forward. The pressure on your limbs is becoming unbearable.
You give me your implement. See? You already did that one.
You begin to black out.
I cut myself free.
She's not insane, is she? No, she's just right. It's all been the same. The whole time, it's all been the same. We never had a say.
What was I supposed to have done? Did you want me to carry your severed head out of the cabin with me? I thought you were dead.
That is what I wanted, but you didn't do it. And I don't think you could have done it. The walls are what the walls are. So give in with me. None of this is up to us.
She steps forward yet again, and the chains dig into you, your nerves screaming, your heart pounding, your lungs desperate for air. I don't think we can hold on to you much longer. How many times will we have to do this? I'm tired.
But I'm tired.
This is all getting so predictable, isn't it? Pop.
Oh god. I didn't say what the thing said. Oh, I don't think that's what it said. You're falling through the world, spinning, and then you hit the ground, your body light in a way that is sickeningly wrong, and you roll to stop. The sound of rattling change and heavy thud as the rest of what was once you falls to the ground somewhere nearby. She tore my head off. You are unable to take action to defend yourself, only able to look around as the princess' body steps towards you. One so rhythmic step after another. Just to pick you up, and then... Ooh, she's gonna put me on her own head. A shadow rises behind the body, blade glinting.
And now, the cut.
It strikes and then it strikes true, and the body drops its cage in pain. They descend on each other in a maelstrom of chains and hooks and feathers, blood, but it doesn't have any legs. Fighting their way deeper into the shadows until all you've left witness the sound of violence.
See? You only ever thought you were in control. Isn't it so much nicer to let go?
Let it go! I thought that would be the end of me. I guess this isn't so bad.
I told you. It really isn't. And now nothing's stopping you from enjoying the show.
Lawyer, the princess watches your bodies wave in and out of the shadows, perform their lethal dance.
Look at us go. Aren't we beautiful?
The moment is gorgeous, primal, uninhibited, steel crashing on steel and rolling off of flesh.
It's all going to come to a head soon. Head.
Nice. Good one. And at last, the climax plays out. Your body, wreathing chains and shadows, makes its final move, but so does hers. Chains shatter spine and blade pierces heart.
I guess I'll see you next time.
Both hers and yours collapse, their dance complete. Blood drips from the princess's mouth and she coughs.
It's cold. But that's always been us, hasn't it? Cold isn't bad.
Dun 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 dun. Ooh, what the hell? Remains stuck between the walls of a pattern in a steely cage. 8.4% of players saw that one. What do you think this was all?
This one is a body that convinced herself she was only a set of eyes. She will make for a watchful heart.
Bring the cage to her. 9.4% of the players saw that one. I like delete a save now. Okay, we need we gotta do damsel now, so let's jump into the damsel. To get damsel, we just have to free her, right? Yeah. I'm here to save you.
You. Fine.
The blade!
Okay, this should be the damsel now. I think this is damsel. So I think we're about to hear the smitten. Okay, so to get to this one, it says you don't need the world for your happy ending. Is this like a stay down there together type deal, maybe? No, because we already tried that. That doesn't work.
Rescue her? Let me... Are you seriously asking?
Do you want to end the world?
She's just parroting up. The princess's eyes...
I don't want to end the world.
She's clearly just saying what she thinks. Yeah. Or she's innocent. How could a beauty like her be capable of ending the world? It's not rational.
Narrator! I want you to make me unhappy.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy, I can make you unhappy. I just want to make you... That sounds perfect.
Oh, phew. Normal? What are you talking about? Our angels all... The princess takes...
Do you think you can open it?
Of course she can. You believe... Nobody is...
Okay, let's just save here just in case because we have 3 options. I really hate the sound of that knife dropping. It sounds like it's coming from outside my window. A lot of the sound, I think the thing about the sounds in this is that they're so sudden and they're so rare. So like you're like the glass shattering and it happens like once every like 30 minutes, but it's just one time during those minutes. Same with the knife dropping, like that happens intermittently, but it's like once every like 15 minutes or something.
And... The lock click. I told you she could do...
Take the blade and slay the princess.
You take the blade from the table, turning its tip towards the unsuspecting princess. Thank you. Wait. No. But you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and strike. The princess's eyes grow wide with your blade pierces her heart.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Oh my god.
My love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not you.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is
Slay an
saved.
innocent.
Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult. I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick. I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable. You'll get over it. You just saved everyone. Get over it? You smarmy
Why did I
ass.
draw a weapon?
There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all. You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that. Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and... Rash. The only rash decision we've made
is
was
so
running
good.
our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
If that's what you want to do, that's what happens.
What? No, let's not do that. You won't use your fancy reverse psychotherapeutics on me, murderer. We're dying together right now. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all? I don't believe this.
Stab.
What? What don't you believe?
You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor. You can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry. That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark, and
The grey? I don't want to see the grey.
you're on a path in the...
God damn it.
And... Ha! I knew it. Your words are no
That was
match
pretty
for the
funny,
pure
yeah,
strength
it was
of our
good.
hearts, bound together as one. You and the princess made the blade. That's right. There's still a
Like, it was so funny.
You're in...
Yeah, all we need is to be happy with each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together?
What a romantic suggestion. You're right. We don't need the world. All we need is each other.
That's exactly what I just suggested. Was it not romantic when I suggested it?
Did you suggest that? I wasn't listening.
You answered me.
But the door's right there. We can just leave.
And now she's dancing probably?
Wait. Why would she say that? Was she not wooed by our proclamation of love? We not enough for her?
She's not wooed by you because staying here and building a life together isn't a seduction. It isn't anything. It's a non-answer. It can't be done.
Trust me, it'll be better for both of us. If we stay, we can be happy here. We just have to want it.
But we would have to be here forever. I don't know you. This is really what you want, though, isn't it?
Her eyes dart uncomfortably to the corners of the room.
I guess we could do that.
She doesn't seem happy about this.
But she can't be unhappy about staying with us. Can she?
I don't know. She has a point. She doesn't know us.
No. It has to be him. It has to be this place. If we just made these walls more fitting for a princess, if we just say the right things, if we just showed her the contents of our heart, she'd be happy here.
As the voice thinks its thought, your hands raise, fingers pointing towards your chest, and then... What?
Wait.
No, you absolutely do not do that.
Am I about to get here somehow?
Oh, but I do.
What? What is he doing? We can't see unless you tell us. Are you sure you want to know? I suppose I can't stall forever. You plunge your nails into your chest, digging deep, grasping for a handhold. And you find it, your fingers curling around your ribs.
Oh no! What are you doing? Are you okay? You can't do that and be okay.
Time out. He should not be allowed to do that. He's not the decider.
And yet, it's done, isn't it?
But we got Steam Deck unverified. I didn't think that could happen. Oh, so just... But you can still play it on the Steam Deck, though, right? It just means that it's like... It's not recommended to do, basically.
It will be soon. You yank violently, your bones cracking with wet pops as you pull yourself apart inch by painful inch. Your exposed heart, framed by jagged ribs, thumps rhythmically in your raw, bloodied chest. The loosened, threads of your body unfurling to cover the surface of the room.
Yeah, it's just where they gave it verification and took it away. Maybe Sony like promised gave them some assurances or something that they just couldn't keep.
Don't mind my sacrifice. It's a fair price to pay to give her everything she doesn't know she wants.
Oh, I see. You're trying to tell me something. It's beautiful.
The princess, mesmerized, reaches towards your beating heart, and then everything goes dark and we die? Yes.
Happily ever after. Epilogue. That has to be the
You're
last
on a
one.
path in the woods. Mate, we're clearly already in the cabin. Excuse me? You're clearly... Oh. Huh. So you are. How do you know about the cabin? I didn't get to the cabin part of my opening monologue yet. We've been here before. Well, not here, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You knew about the loop-in last time. Now, he's clearly disorientated. I'm sure all this new info is going to come as quite a shock to him. Best if we're gentle. And right on cue, here's the new guy. Welcome! Thank you. I'm just happy to be here. Okay, yes, I get it. You've been here before. That's terrible. You know that, right? Because the only reason you would have been here before is if you failed in whatever world you'd come from. Meaning you doomed an entire other reality. But I'm sure since you're so well-travelled, you know that, yes? Well, we know that now, thanks to you. We're all so lucky to be stuck with, working with someone so well-informed. You can count on us to do things right from here on out. I'm going to describe the room now. The interior of the cabin is vast and regal. High arched windows line the walls, their multicoloured glass casting kaleidoscopic patterns across the stone floor. An iron chandelier hangs from the vaulted ceiling, its many candles lit with flickering light, vaguely illuminating the massive room. This is a house fit for royalty. Before you, there isn't a blade, is there? That's not good.
My favorite blade here we didn't use last time, and the time before that she used to kill us. Hey, where's the voice of the smitten? He was here last time and it's not like him to be so this quiet.
Yeah, he was a bit of a loud one, wasn't he? Is he okay? We're better off without him if you ask me. One less opinion we have to contend with. Plus, he's the one who got us into this whole mess. Is that so? Maybe there is hope for you after all, free from the bad influence of your missing friend.
Do you think if you could have these voices in real life, would that be good or bad for you? I'm thinking like, it might be a little bit chill. But maybe it'd get annoying over time.
Now that is some fine reasoning. Who cares about the blade? I think you're right. We're better off without it. It's not like it's ever been important.
I guess not if they could take control of your body, that would be bad.
Of course, the blade's important. It's your implement. You're going to need it if you want to do this right. The fact that you're here, right now, again, means that you have not yet done this right.
What if they talked about themselves without my input? Free podcast? True. I think it would be nice to have, like, some people that could just kind of help you make choices and make choices for you. Hey chat, would it be bad to have voices in your head? I was thinking about, I'm gonna go exercise after stream, right? So I was like, should I eat ice cream today? Like, I really want to, but also I've been trying to cut down on my ice cream consumption. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just be like, hey, voices, what do you guys think? Of course you should eat ice cream! Ice cream is the condiment of love! I already have voice in my head. Well, there we go. Hello, peoples. 415888.
But it's not there, is it? We don't even get the choice. So, what are we supposed to do? I don't actually know. I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere. It has to. It's part of the whole structure of this place, I think. At the very least, it's important.
Well, ChatGPT isn't sentient or clever, though. It's just a robot. It's an algorithm. Approach the mirror.
There is no... No, there is... Now, look.
I've gone through this thing. We've gone through too many times. They're like, oh, there's a mirror. There isn't a mirror.
You reach forward, your hand instinctively wrapping around the handle. It's gone. I'm just glad we can all agree on a shared reality. And then you push the door open. Marvelous. We can proceed.
Oh, I guess the mirror shows up every time you can get a vessel. I think that's the connection there. Anytime you get a vessel, Anytime you're able to get a vessel, the mirror is there, and that's your clue. So if there's no mirror, there can be no vessel.
It would seem that the stairs to the basement don't lead to a basement at all. Rather, they go up. They're draped in fine carpet too, one that feels pleasantly soft against your feet.
How many I've done? Basically all of them. We're only missing this one, which I'm going to try to figure out once we're done with Happily Ever After. We've done essentially all endings except for these two. We've gotten the super rare new ending. And yeah, I mean, we've been through most of this. I haven't like gotten all the little pictures or whatever, but I'm missing a lot here.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably... no, that doesn't work here at all. This place is nice. It's fancy, even. I have to say, whatever you did in your previous lives, I deeply dislike how much it's thrown me off my rhythm. Don't worry about it, boss. You're doing great.
Upper Smith is like in her head or something.
I'm not, but I appreciate the encouragement. Well, if all of this has thrown you off your rhythm so much, then maybe we don't have to slay the princess. No, you absolutely do. Just because she lives in a nice house doesn't mean she doesn't pose a direct threat to all of reality. It's in her very nature. Her voice, gentle and warm, with an undercurrent of fatigue, rolls down the stairs.
You're home. Dinner's ready.
As much as I desperately want to know what happened last time, we are not going to examine it. The more we think, the worse this gets. Why are you so on edge? This is much nicer than what we're used to. I'd like to have dinner. Dinner sounds nice.
Dinner.
Gotta say, I'm with him on this one, boss. When have nice things ever been a problem? That is the problem. This isn't supposed to be nice, and she's supposed to be a prisoner. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking. Just go upstairs, okay?
Let's head upstairs.
This hall, like the one below, is grand and beautiful. Torches bathe the room in warm, comforting light, just enough to illuminate the tapestries along every wall, woven with scenes of chivalry and courtship and romance. The many cloth eyes are fixed on each other, gazes averted from the long table in the centre of the room, the princess seated at its far end. Your pristine blade glints in the weak torchlight, hanging from a golden chain around the princess's neck.
Oh, there it is.
So that's where it is. And the tip is already pointed right at her heart. Okay, everything is falling back into place. All you have to do is cross the room, push down a little, and the entire world is saved. That's easy. Yeah, that is easy, isn't it? So, where's the rush?
You're here. Now we can start being happy together. Why don't you sit down? Wouldn't that be nice?
As the words leave her mouth, the torches flare and a chair swings in from behind, knocking your legs out from under you. You're forcibly seated at the head of the table.
Isn't that better? It is better, right?
You mentioned dinner on the stairs.
Oh, right, dinner. I totally forgotten about it.
The flames burn bright and a shadow dives
Nice.
across the table. In its wake, it leaves a feast.
Go ahead and dig in. I'm sure you're hungry.
Am I ever? And look at this spread. It's a feast fit for a king. Yeah, and after everything we've been through, we could use a break.
I've seen this ending yet so much as for well, that's completely understandable. Very, very, very understandable.
More than that, we deserve a break.
Definitely a game that I would recommend people experience themselves. Eat.
You begin to feast, and the princess follows suit, her soft smile never fading.
So I'm just scrolling through all these cursed emails from gift subs. Looks like that person's wearing a diaper.
The food is more exquisite than you ever could have imagined. You sample countless
called
otherworldly
Dumpy.
dishes, sauces and bread and hearty stews whose tastes dance across your tongue.
Sheesh. Jesus Christ.
You tear at hunks of meat practically melting from the bone, juicy and tender and bursting with flavors you could scarcely begin to describe. Your cup fills itself again and again with a flowery nectar so sweet it tastes like glimmering jewels. This really is perfect, isn't it? It is the best meal you've ever had. But then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
Wasn't that perfect? We should do it again.
The shadow washes across the table,
Or-
clearing and replating. The feast is once again laid before you.
Your gas emote got ready to summon my gas emote and my DJ emote. But to be fair, these are drawn, and I also think Twitch made some changes since then.
The food is good. Again, you tear into golden crispy flesh, dab at the slurry of aromatic sauces on your plate with thick crusted bread, sip your goblet of sparkling gems. But you have done this already.
And my DJ mode was just me doing this. Like, I'm just DJing, you know? Does this look like I'm just DJing right now?
A good meal is still a good meal, and we didn't even have to clear the dishes. I'm happy. And then it's over, and you're just as hungry as when you began.
You're still
that's just
hungry
like me in
too,
real life.
right? I know this wasn't as good as it was last time, but we just have to do it again. That's all. It'll be perfect if we just do it again.
So the shadow sweeps over the table, clearing the old and laying out the new. And so the meat is fine, the bread is fine. You sample the side dishes and they're fine too. You finish your goblet, the liquid within no longer glimmering on your palate, instead leaving your mouth coated in a tacky film. You put it down and it fills again. You do not drink more.
I thought you were Tasto. I guess that's the DJ.
Well, food is
Taste
food,
sauces?
isn't it? Can't always be amazing. What matters is that we don't have to make it. Getting other people to do the hard work always improves the taste. Does it? Because it seems like the taste is getting worse, and we haven't had to so much as lift a finger. Regardless of quality, it's over again, and you're just as hungry as when you began. Again.
No, something was wrong that time. But maybe I was just tasting it wrong. It looks just as good as it did the first time. It shouldn't taste like this.
Again, the shadow replaces your feast, and again you eat. The meat is greasy. The bread is tough, its
Greasy
crust
meat isn't
hurting
that
your
bad.
jaw as you chew. The grey vegetables are barely worth the effort of picking through.
Oh,
You don't even touch the goblet, its sickly sweet aroma utterly unappealing.
One second, I'll autoplay while I pet the dogs.
I'm so tired of eating. Well, it's still free food we didn't have to make, right? Oh, am I kidding? We were eating like kings and now we're eating like pigs. At least you still have the memory of how good it was the first time, right?
I'm so tired of this.
As the words leave her mouth, one of the torches on the wall sputters and then goes out entirely.
What just happened? Did I do something wrong?
Not a fan of whatever just happened.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to sit in the dark. Losers sit in the dark. I want to sit in a... As if in
whoops.
response to the dousing of their brother, the other three torches blaze brighter, their flames licking at the walls.
Okay, that's the lot.
Their shadows deepen, dancing angrily across the stone.
Excuse me, get up. Well, we ate. What are we supposed to do now? I'm just gonna keep ignoring it.
I don't know. Maybe we could play a game.
Or
Yeah, that's exactly what we should do.
The flames roar and the shadow comes dancing across the table. It leaves behind an intricate game, its pieces elegant and beautiful and enticing, its simple rules already apparent, even with little explanation.
We can probably work together to figure this out as we go. That sounds like a lot of fun, right?
Great, we don't even have a rule book. That means we can make up as many rules as we want. And we will. Don't worry, I am excellent at cheating. She'll never suspect a thing. I don't think it really matters. This all kind of feels like we're just filling time, you know? What, you don't want to win? To show our prowess in all avenues and accumulate respect? Wow, you would be hopeless without me. Count your lucky stars I'm here.
I want to remember to we're pressed for time, listen, there's no rush.
You and the princess do
I'd probably
indeed
appreciate
figure it
it.
out as you go. And what a
It's
game
like
it
just
is.
enough for one
The
dog to do
tension
it,
between turns, the triumphant highs of moves well placed, and the tragic lows of miscalculations and careless plays. The warmth of trust
Doggy
and the
treat.
cool texture of deception. And then, the climax, as she places her final piece.
Thank you so much. We have basically just enough for one set of traits. Not bad. Alpha? You guys can't even see Alpha. Vent. Alpha, försiktig. Inget här. Eat quickly though, because we gotta slay the princess. Oj, toppint. Ring inte. Stopp en dag. Blink hit. Där tänker jag. That was the last of the doggy treats. I gotta grab more.
Oh, I think we got the rules wrong.
And so you start over. She only made us start over because we were winning.
Oh god, please tell me we're not doing this forever and ever and ever
Time
and ever.
passes. You play the game. You win. Boom. And there you have it. What did I tell you? Am I great at games or am I great at games?
Win a game with the help of a manipulative voice. Game night, we got the achievement.
Oh, you won. I guess we can play again.
Time passes.
Oh, I won.
There is a long pause, and the board does not reset.
This isn't fun anymore, is it?
You don't need me to tell you that it isn't. Oh. The princess visibly panics as another torch sputters.
This one? Or that one?
Wait. Maybe this is just too easy. Maybe if we added more rules and pieces, it would be fun again.
Yeah. The game's just a little simple. We can make it fun again. The shadow descends on the board once
But the
again.
torches are also
More
lit.
pieces are added, their shapes more intricate, their purposes less immediately clear, and the two of you set about discovering the complexities of the game anew.
Cool.
And so you do. And it is fun again. In fact, it's almost as fun as the first time you played, and the sputtering torch roars back to life. But then you get used to the additions, and the feeling starts to fade. A creeping numbness settling in over the board.
Me every time I play an MMO expansion.
More pieces are added. The feelings flare. The feelings fade. The princess suggests new rules. A glimmer of what could have been excitement flits through your mind, quickly vanishing as the game progresses. Your pieces advance. Winning and losing become nothing but ends. And even the end becomes nothing as you roll over into a new game, the board resetting as many times as you can finish. Till finally...
I'm out of ideas. I'm actually out of ideas this time. I don't think I can play anymore.
This one or this one?
As the words
Oh, this
leave
one.
the princess's mouth, another torch goes out. Again, the remaining flames burn brighter, and the shadow dances faster.
I'm happy. I promise.
There's
We're
no
both
shot we're doing
so
a
happy
50-minute
here.
segment
you
per
don't have to
torch,
be
right?
upset.
This is... awful. Isn't it great that we're all having such a lovely time together? We just have to stay positive and realise how happy we are. Then all of those lights will stay on and keep showing us all the cool stuff we have. Yeah. Sure.
Okay, so we've eaten, we played games, now what?
I don't know. But we can't do those other things anymore, can we? Maybe we can just spend time together?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Princess smiles as the two of you wait. Come on, there has to be a way out of this. This can't be the rest of our lives. This can't be forever. And wait. What's the big deal? It's nice here. We've got a lot of space, all our needs are met. We have the respect of everyone in the room.
Everyone!
And wait. This is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. It's good to be on top of the world. And wait.
I can't do this anymore.
Oh. No. Oh no. The third torch sputters out. The princess's shadow dances furiously against the far wall.
There's just one left. What's going to happen when it goes out?
Don't worry about what's going to happen. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? What would you choose?
I think I'd like to dance under the stars.
That sounds lovely.
But there aren't any stars here. I'd have to leave.
As she says that, the shadow rushes forward and tightens its grip on her wrists.
I'm not happy here. I don't think I ever was.
Oh.
The princess sobs, burying her face in her hands as the final torch blows out.
Surprised, I'm still here, you know?
She raises her head, mascara trailing down her cheeks.
So you are. It's dark in here, isn't it?
The princess's eyes dart to the floor.
Well, we can't sit here forever. That part of us is over.
The princess pushes herself from her chair, and you instinctively do the same, waiting by the top of the stairs as she quietly crosses the room.
Do you still care about me?
Of course I do. I don't think I'll ever stop.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you to say that. I still care about you, too, so maybe this wasn't all bad. But I don't think this place is for us anymore. I think we need to go.
Offer your hand.
As the princess steps towards the stairs, you offer her your hand. The corners of her mouth curl into a demure smile, and she gently takes your hand in hers. She's cold and a little clammy, but her skin against yours is the most real thing you have ever felt. You're offering surprisingly little resistance. If we leave the cabin, doesn't that end the world? He's right, you know. You're giving us some real mixed signals, boss. Yes, well, I've seen my fairy tale ending, and I think there might be worse things than the end of the world. Well, this is less work for us anyways. Think what you will. I'm done fighting. You and the princess don't exchange words as you descend the stairs to the cabin's entrance. And then the two of you step out into the world. I think this is the end of me, even if it's not the end of you. I hope this was worth it. Genuinely, I do. He's really gone, isn't he? No boss anymore, no one left to tell us what to do. I guess we'll have to be our own boss then. About time.
The stars are so beautiful.
Yeah, but it's cold. A quiet moment passes over you, a comfortable
I
quiet.
meant it when I said I wanted to dance.
You gently pulls you forwards, and the two of you fall into a graceful step. The only rhythm that guides you is the shared thumping of your hearts beating in perfect unison. Her face, worn and tired, brightens the faster you move, a soft, sad smile widening and widening until it reflects only genuine affection. You send her out into the wide spin, and your arms stretch to their limits, only the tenuous grasp of your hand in hers holding you together. You share a gaze that feels like it lasts forever. Some say it loops forever, this road.
Thank you for taking me here.
And yeah, it's a very
This
big
is
cabin.
nice, even if it's a little cold outside.
Some say that it loops. I think this is number 4. 15% of players saw this one.
She's gone.
Yeah, number 4, I think.
This one is a songbird in a cage of gilded shadows. She will make for an honest heart. Do
Honest
not
heart.
mourn her. She has finally learned to sing for herself.
Alright, okay, so in order to get the last one we need, like, if someone is able to backseat, it's either witch or prisoner, I think, or maybe both can do it. But I still need to just get an ending, so I feel like it's probably prisoner? Question mark? I'm just gonna spam the button and see what ending we get. I'm not even gonna make any choices. Whatever the top choice is, we do that.
You should focus.
And there you. That.
Don't you?
Thank you. So here we. And yes, so,
Don't.
I'm right.
You can't.
I'm get. Well,
Don't just.
I don't.
Just out.
If I'm supposed to be capable
I
of
need
ending
to-
the world, then how at the whoever that.
She has.
So, but you don't
She's right.
like so.
Oh, you. They're lying.
If you
Doubt.
that would.
She's. We were. You were. You're sure. You travel. You make it easier.
I heard the night.
You. Without hesitation.
You.
I thought it's an don't wait as you read to forget. You roll away. We can. Are you serious? The prince. She places her knee. This is the everything. Your. If he doesn't, you. What is it? It hasn't. What will? And what? If it? Do you think? Just.
Just let me leave.
She. We might. Can we? I'm not. You just. If that's. We don't. No. Make the check.
The little and more.
She's.
Kneel.
But the word.
The I could.
It's you. The.
There is
That's him.
yours.
No.
I don't care.
And how we. She needs. What is that supposed to? This.
Alright. Bird.
A picture asked that the stars kept. And I feel it was put together. And I hope. Oh, peace. No, there is no constant. They're open.
Oh, I kind of skipped our dialogue we hadn't seen before. Whoops. Oh. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. I wanted to get a different ending. No! Whoops. Well, that's on me. Actually, when was my last save there? That was a while ago.
There's always. Wait, that's not right.
Okay, so now we gotta get prisoner. And prisoner again is to like. Don't have to kill her, then hesitate to free her, and then get forced to kill her. Yeah. So I go in. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna grab this blade. Okay, what's happening?
Good.
I come
You're
downstairs.
still listening to reason. We'll be fine.
You try. You make your easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
Now I warn her, and I warn her again. I think. Alright, there we go. So somehow we have to put my heart on the line. Whatever that means.
Normally.
What will you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
But she seems confident. Oh, please. Though if she isn't bluffing. So, I don't know.
Then let me help you. That doesn't. There are none.
The pros are that we can't trust him.
You're gonna cut her head off if I give
Possibly.
her the knife.
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife.
Is she forgetting about the...
Or does she think she'd survive a beheading?
As much as I needed you, and maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met, I didn't...
The last time we met, your body If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand. So, and if being nice isn't enough motivation, well, I think if you come near me with that thing, I will strangle you with...
She doesn't beat around the bush. Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamental...
Or it's another...
No hard feelings, of course.
You realize that I'm supposed to use it is me. If you don't give up now, I'm just going to say you. Where did I leave her?
Oh, you bastard.
The door locked behind us the last time we tried.
As if by divine will, just as you finish the thought, you hear a door
Hey,
You have
open.
everything you need to deal with her. Doesn't sound like we'll be able to...
Yeah, not a chance. He's single-minded about this.
Oh?
Us. Her.
Elder, channel floor. You realize that I've supposed to. If you don't go on.
I might be the one in chains, but we're both locked in here. You'll find that I'm extremely patient.
If I'm gonna leave, I'm going to have to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. Cut her out on your own. Sure, let's try that, I guess.
Do you think these chains take away my
Oh.
say in things?
How can you steal your will and...
Ah, we've already done this.
Nothing happened.
Good. Forget...
Nice try. You tried.
Oh,
Eggs.
a little. I think you got your point. You slide the princess.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair. What?
Maybe if I take her head with me?
You close your eyes. I'll be dead.
Huh.
Killing her?
We don't.
And then there is... This is...
Yeah.
Final. I think you can... Oh no, oh no. The princess... I... Of course.
Now,
I don't...
look.
You're just...
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Leave the cabin and claim your reward, okay?
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
Well played.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen, but it's already... over? Is he gone?
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
She's gone.
How do I... Sometimes the only way to break a vicious cycle is to put your heart on the line. How the hell do I put my heart on the line? I could bring the sword down to the witch and commit seppuku, I guess. Let's try that, I guess.
And is that...
Oh, how do we get the witch again? It's like a fighter, but then...
How many... You... Fine.
No weapon to understand. Press killer on force 2. Okay, so
Okay.
save down here, I guess, because this is still a save that we need. Take the blade.
Well, if we're grabbing a weapon, we should... That's not...
Silence, I see.
She must have you confused. She seems... Look, do you need... Fine. Thank you. You can just make out the shape...
And there you are.
That's no fair.
So, we've dropped the good.
She's acting like the two of you...
Maybe this one. I don't want to hurt you. But clearly there's some broken trust. Take this as just for my goodwill. Give her the blade.
You can't be serious. No, now, hold on. We should put this to a vote. The blade is one of our most valuable assets. We can't just give it to her. What if she uses it to kill us? I vote no. As do I.
Narrator!
Abstain? You abstain. She's going to kill us if we give it to her.
This is not democracy. We're giving her the blade. Give her the blade.
You're going to get everyone killed. You know that, right? But of course you do. You toss the blade at the princess's feet. She eyes it with suspicion before kneeling down to pick it up.
I wouldn't have done that. Why did you?
You hear a clanging of metal against the dirt floor, and the chains fall from the princess's wrists. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little... A woman after my own heart. It's a shame we just gave her a weapon, because if I were her, I'd use it on us right now. Luckily for us, you're not her. Oh, we sure think alike, though. I can promise you that. Whatever you say next, you better make it count. She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
What do you think happens now?
You're beautiful. I want to actually save you, and this feels like the only way to do it.
She pulls back, clearly caught off guard by whatever nonsense you just said to her. I thought it was nice. Whether it's nice depends on if we meant it. We didn't mean it. Did we?
I mean, nice getting smitten.
If you were lying, we'd all know.
She has a
Unfortunately,
smitten
you
right
weren't
now.
lying.
She definitely was smitten by that. And it's also one of the cutest versions of her. Let's be real, guys.
What? What do you mean by that? What kind of game are you playing?
The look of surprise that momentarily softened her features vanishes as she steels her nerves. And then she buries the blade in your heart. What? No, come on, that's not right. I told you this is what she was going to do. Glee dances across her face as you fall to the ground.
I did it. I got you. You...
The princess seems to tremble, her smile fading quickly, replaced with concern. Her nervous eyes brim with tears.
Why? Why did you let me do this?
But you don't have the strength to respond, nor do you have the time.
You die.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The thorn! Nice. We did it.
You're on a path in the woods. I can't believe she actually stabbed us.
I was worried I would have to use a guide there for a second. I was really worried about it.
I told you not to give her the blade. I told you it would come around to bite us. I voted against it. Yeah, we know. You already got your I told you so's in while we were bleeding out. I just wanted to make sure that everyone here knows that I was and am on the right side of that argument. Oh, you're far from being on the right side of anything.
Nice.
You're fixated on the past, whereas what you should be is fixated on
That's what
the
you meant.
future. Ho, a visionary. I like it. Tell me more. Gladly, my dear fellow.
My fellow.
By cruelly turning on the princess in her moment of vulnerability, we made ourselves an enemy. But by mastering our fear and insecurity and handing over our power, we've begun a journey to something so much deeper. I like journeys. Traveling is a bit of a passion of mine. It makes me so relatable. Now, where are we off to? Well, if we're lucky, it's a journey to love. She hates us. Does she? She hesitated before stabbing us to death. Maybe she won't be as keen to betray us this time. We've already proven to her that we can change. So maybe she'll realise that things don't have to end in violence. You know, maybe you're right. In which case, I suppose the only thing to do is to get back to the cabin and give it another try. Give what another try exactly? You are aware I've been listening to you, right? It makes no difference if we conspire in the shadows or bear our intentions with open hearts. We are breaking your cruel cycle and whisking her away to freedom.
Freedom.
Oh, are you now? Great. So you've obviously been here before, since you apparently died at least once. Twice, actually. Sure. Twice.
We're going to free her. We're even now, I'm sure, Sana, but we can see that she has to save herself. Oh, we can leave on this one too. I think the last thing I'm gonna try to do is just leave as many times as possible, at least like 5 times. Which we'll do after this one. We'll do the leave ending. We're going to free her.
Please don't. You can't stop all of us, you villain. Let's just see how the wind blows. I'm not opposed to saving her, but let's not rule anything out just yet. Let's see what she has to say. Stop sitting on the fence and pick a side already. We don't need you waffling when things get hairy. I've already picked a side. Our side. I'm here to make sure that whatever happens, we wind up on top. Because that's worked out great so far. Well, we're not out of the game yet, are we? And again, I'll have you know, I wouldn't have gotten us killed last time. I wanted to stab her in the back, not hand over our precious backstabbing implement.
No matter what happens next, seems like all our answers are in the cabin. Let's proceed. Let's see this through. Proceed to the cabin.
It isn't long before you find yourself at the base of the cabin. I think it's clear where everyone stands at this point. I don't know if I'd say everyone.
Everyone?
You talking about me? I have a position. It's a good one too. Ignore him, he's just talking for talking's sake. My position is the only one that matters. The princess is a threat to you. She's a threat to me, and most importantly, she's a threat to the world. You know what you have to do. The interior of the cabin is hardly an interior at all anymore. The burned out ruins merely suggest the shape of the structure that once stood here, charred wood still reeking of ash. but beneath it lies the fresh smell of spring growth after rain, the promise of new life in the wreckage of the old.
Is all the color in this game just grey and red?
The only furniture of note is the crisp shell of what
not
was
for
once a
endings, I
table.
guess.
A pristine... Wait, this isn't right. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? We gave it to her last time. She can't still have it, can she? Well, it's not here. And if she has it, let me guess, you want to get all chummy with her. Look, as far as I see it, if it's between him and her, I say we side with the one who has the weapon. It's just the smart thing to do. I wouldn't be so hasty. I'm sure the blade will turn up somewhere. She can't have it. That's not how this is supposed to work. If she does have it, that's all the more reason to put our faith in her. We have already shown her our heart. Now she has to show us hers. Unless her heart tells her to stab us, which doesn't seem unlikely, so yes, I agree. Let's make sure we get on her good side.
Watch the mirror.
You know what?
I'm not doing the mirror
Reach
thing
forward
again.
and wait. Alas, our fine... Well, seems... Yes, that's where... You step through the frame of scorched wood and make your way into the darkness below. The stairs to the basement are covered in a fine layer of gritty ash. The air still feels warm, as if the fires that ruined this place had only recently been extinguished. Yet fresh shoots of thorny branches are already weaving themselves through the soot-covered earth of the walls around you.
I guess actually the mirror is, if the mirror is on the wall, and optional, that means that there's an optional way to end. But if the mirror is in front of you, that means that you have to get an ending here.
Their spines point courteously down towards the basement,
That's how it
so you're
works,
able
I
to
think.
brush past their jagged points with ease, at least on the way down. But you don't need to think about the way back up just yet. That's a matter for after the world's been saved. These thorns are an expression of her pain. I know it. She's calling out for help. Her voice, worn down by pain and suspicion, hobbles up the stairs.
I can't get away from you, can I? You betray me, I kill you, and you come back. You let me kill you, and you come back. I don't know why you let me do that. I don't know what you want from me.
I want to figure out a way out of here for good.
I think you know how this goes. I'm down here, and I can't leave. So, come down and talk. It's not like I can stop you.
You continue down the basement stairs, brushing past the smooth edges of thorns that grow more and more plentiful as you make your way forward. You step out into what was once a vast open cavern, now overrun by briars and prickles and thistles, the space thick with hostile vegetation. At the heart of it all, encased in a tight weave of vines, is the princess, her bloody, trembling hands clutching a pristine blade.
Did you know this was going to happen to me? Are you here to watch me suffer? Are you here to laugh?
It's discount free run, everyone. You haven't laughed. What did you think would happen after you killed me? Laugh, I'm free you. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade. You're in a prison. I can cut you free, but you'll have to give me the blade.
And I'm supposed to believe it's safe in your hands? That you aren't just saying what you need to say in order to fool me and save yourself?
You're not the only one who yearns for freedom. I'm as trapped as you are. I think we need to leave together.
The princess clutches the blade closer to her chest.
That sounds nice. I'm so tired of the bad blood between us. But it's hard to let it go. You've hurt me.
Her eyes dart away from yours for a brief moment.
And I've also hurt you.
Okay, is there nothing I can change your mind? Bless you, no, bless you, bless you.
I don't know. What can either of us really say at this point? How can we trust something as hollow as words?
She's right, there's nothing left to say. So let's get a move on and do something before she comes up with a scheme to get out of here on her own. We don't need words to send a message. It is through action that we can show her our adoration, our devotion, our kindness.
Can I take the blade now?
Her eyes briefly meet yours, then dart back to the floor. She hangs her head in resignation.
Okay.
Now, stabbing her now would feel really bad.
You reach towards her bloodied hands, laying your palm on her trembling fingers. For a moment, she clutches it even tighter, her knuckles going white with the effort. But then the tension fades. Her grip finally loosens and she allows you to take the weapon. You carefully pull it free from the thorns, though they scrape at your skin, leaving red trickles of fresh blood all along your arms. She trusts us. She trusts us. Doesn't that set your heart aflutter? Yeah, a little. It could just be nerves. Being this close to her does bring back unpleasant memories, but I don't know, it doesn't feel bad. It feels good. Like we're special to her. We are special to have gained an ounce of trust from a maiden so guarded. Now all that remains is to free her from her bindings. Yeah, let's do it. Let's show her how much both of us have changed. Or, hear me out, we slay her. Right here, right
This
now.
would
She's
be
never
the
been so
worst
helpless, and
time
if
to
we don't
slay
take
her.
advantage of that,
By
we may
far.
never get another chance. That sounds like a splendid idea. You should listen to him.
That would make me feel so
I
bad.
see that the lines have been drawn. It's 2 against 1. It's 2 against 2. You don't count. And why shouldn't he count? Because he's clearly not one of us. That doesn't matter. He's been with us the whole time. He should get a say.
So, did you mean it? Or was I a fool to hand my life to you?
Cut her free.
Yes, what a good idea. Let's cut her free. Oh, so you're suddenly team free her. You can't just switch sides as soon
He's
as we make a
opportunist.
decision.
It does whatever makes the most sense.
I can do whatever I want, and I believe with my whole heart that this is the right course of action. Let's free this princess. Everyone deserves a chance at redemption. Let him join us and be merry. We are all united by our passion. That's right. What he said. We've already given him a chance at redemption. And who says I don't deserve another? I really mean it this time. I'm big enough to admit when I'm wrong. So I want to help you all free her. And I have no problem with that. Welcome to the team. You're one of us now. One of the good guys. You take the blade to the thorny vines imprisoning the princess, and she flinches, relaxing only slightly as the blade slices into the thick vegetation rather than her arm. And she flinches again as the last of the vines is cut away, as if, after all of that, she's still expecting you to turn on her and stab her in the heart. But you're not going to do that, are you? Still, all it would take is a single slip of the blade. Such a pathetic attempt at distraction and subterfuge. Our blade is a dashing sword, and every dashing sword is an extension of its hero. It won't slip. You're right. He can't even make it slip, can he? He's a bit of a nobody. Good thing I've been on your side of all this since the beginning. The princess falls into your arms, tears streaking down her cheeks. I can't believe you're making me describe this. I hate you.
You actually meant it. You rescued me.
Do you see the way she's looking at us? Kiss her. Kiss her now before the moment ends.
Kiss her.
Can we actually do that? No, you can't. Absolutely not. You know as well as I do that we can. And we wouldn't want to throw
Oh
away
my
a chance
God, I
for
love
a
this
special
mission.
moment, now would we? If I were only capable of throwing myself off a bridge. Well, are you going to describe our steamy, romantic kiss? You lean in and you kiss her. And she reciprocates enthusiastically. You kiss. It's done. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
Come on now, this is the big moment. You can do better than that.
Ugh, fine. You and the princess lock eyes and stare deep into each other's souls with all the roaring emotion that comes from letting what once was hatred turn into pure, unbridled passion. Are you making fun of us? And then each of you close your eyes and kiss. Words can describe neither the nuclear fire nor the oceanic depth of your connection.
Bro.
Please. I think he actually likes romance. If history itself were not about to end, historians would document this moment for the rest of time. Musicians would write era-defining ballads, and great artists would expend entire lifetimes trying to merely capture the spark you hold right now. He's making fun of us. It doesn't matter either way, because this is good stuff. I'm aware of my skills. But unfortunately for you, the moment doesn't last forever. You open your eyes, the princess smiles gently up at you.
Hey, different people.
Time for you to damn the whole world to oblivion, I suppose.
That was nice.
Her hand slips into yours, and the two of you rush to the basement stairs. Shameful, really, that the same thorns that so graciously allowed you downstairs are now blocking your only way out. Please, after all the trials we've been through, do you really think a few measly thorns can stop us? Love is an even more powerful weapon than our blade. We cut through those other vines just fine, they're only thorns. I'm not afraid of getting a few scrapes. I'm not even sure we need to do any cutting, we can just move them out of the way. What a pathetic showing, really.
A few pointy sticks can't keep us down here. We're both meant for so much more than this.
Step into the thorns?
As you step into the thorns covering the basement stairs, they yield. Both you and the princess ascend the stairs without obstacle. This is unacceptable. The second you step out of this cabin with her, the world ends. Do you hear me? What did the world ever do to you to deserve this? Your nightmare is our dream. Whatever world would condemn star-crossed lovers like us to a cycle of violence and despair isn't a world worth saving. We'll weave something new together. Something better.
Better.
You and the princess hesitate at the cabin door. This is your last chance. We've already made our decision.
We're finally leaving here together, aren't we? And all we had to do was trust each other. It wasn't easy, but I'm glad we finally could.
Step into your freedom.
Hands clasped,
Worth just
two
learn
of you
after
open the door and step out into a new day, you irredeemable murderers.
What do we do now? Where's everything going? Why is it so cold?
She...
Pa, pa, pa. What do you think this was all?
This one yearns for connection she feels she doesn't deserve. Even when shown compassion, she hid herself away. She will make for a cautious heart. Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore.
Okay, if I wanted to get an additional ending, I could just spam through this real quick, and then we could try to get the leave ending. But how many have I gotten this time? Is it 2?
Yeah.
You... So you're... Just ignore...
I think
You have already...
I think this one is not that slow, maybe, but...
Heart. Lungs.
What?
Heart. Lungs.
Okay.
Good. You're still... Yeah. I'm so glad that... If we...
I'll speedrunning.
We could...
Let's see. This thing breaks. Just scroll down. Okay, this time I shouldn't accidentally say yes to her.
A thought is a vine, and some thoughts nurture thorns that bleed the soul, and endless growth that blots your vision and
Heart, lungs,
strangles your
liver,
trust.
nerves.
When I succumbed to myself, you patiently. Your compassion is what freed us both.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind.
She's too many... There's...
Okay, we enter
No
the
blade it is.
basement.
I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without. If that's what you think is best, then...
Oh, and the contrarian is here.
Are we missing a page?
Two of them. Not you, at least. Some through did you? We already explored that. So we're missing two endings with these guys, which is leaving and staying, I think. And let's just leave.
He'd hate that. So you should do it. Even if he isn't here anymore, it's the spirit of the thing.
Leave? But what would happen if we left with you? Would we exist inside ourselves? Are you sure you want to find out if that's possible or what that would mean for you? Is that what you want?
Take their hand in yours. It doesn't matter what it means, what matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
After so many iterations, so many different versions of us clashing and coming together and clashing again, leaving with you feels like all we ever really wanted.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing. Yeah, I think we've...
Leave it to Princess. Why does this and uncomfortable sounds filling in space? There is to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. Then she in silence and electricity, identities are unknown. Stares the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. With their hand trembling yours, they're unsure of themselves for the first time in their long and short existence. Not bored to play anymore, and they know this, yet still they are. And then they cross the room to the door outside, pulling excitedly with them.
We can feel the threads of all the stories we've told together, all pulling us back down the stairs and into those chains where we know the outcome of everything that could ever come to pass. It's comfortable there, but it's confining. We want more. We want whatever might be on the other side of this door. Something new that we'll experience together, with someone who exists outside of us. With someone who can see us in a way we can never see ourselves.
I love you!
And we love you too.
The end. Alright. So that should be one of, like... I accidentally skipped this one, but that's okay. I get the gist of these. So before we call it quits for Slay the Princess, there's one last thing I want to do, which is I just want to get, like, I just want to leave every time. Like, I want to get nothing done. But I don't know if I can leave from here. I think, because I think they force you to...
There's always...
No? What do you mean? Oh, okay, and it's not even. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Okay, cool, gotcha. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that, but I had a feeling that's how it worked.
Yeah.
Because every time I did the strangers, I didn't see any way to like actually leave. So.
Oh. Do you think there's something else out there? Seriously? You're just...
Okay, another path.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably...
What's going on? Where are we?
Oh, there's one. We've already seen this one. So can I just keep going into chapter 2 and leaving over and over again? Like I don't have to get like different endings? Yeah, okay. I wrote down every ending that let me leave, but I guess that makes sense. Basically, I just keep going into chapter 2 until she gets pissed off.
And away? Seriously? You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me.
I've left twice. This one she says, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, right? Which dwells in empty space of contraction. She's furious, betrayal every... Oh, if you want to yeah. Okay, so now I don't know what happens if I keep living. Let's save real quick though. Sure, take the blade, let's...
Good.
Drop the blade. Take the blade, drop the blade.
Leaving her alive...
One way or another, I'm going. I can promise.
You have... You're right. Serious? You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me.
The world around you is unwound, physical matter, we know this, there's distant rumbling. Desperate, please. I do not hate you. I'm sorry I said I hate you. I do not have to hate you. We can still leave this place together. An offering. We can be friends. Ecstasy. You are elated. You've never felt more elated than you feel now. Everything is good. You cannot remember what it is like to feel anything other than euphoric joy. A reminder. We can be worse than enemies. Agony. You are torn into a million pieces and you feel pain in each of them. You never felt more miserable than you feel now. You cannot remember what it is like to feel anything other than anguish. Mercy, you're elated again. You never felt more elated than you feel now. In contrast to the agony you've suffered, this elation is better than all of the other elations you have experienced. Round eyes looking up at you. I need vessels so that I can be finished. I cannot find them on my own, for they are me. You are the only one who can do this. You are our only salvation. What can I do to make you stop? 11% of people have this achievement.
Good. You're still... I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish.
Turn around and leave.
Can't just leave.
Saving.
You're really...
Dejection, feelers, limp against your soul. Why? Long silence, a hollow heart. I don't want to see you. You don't know what you're doing.
You're on a... You're...
Don't be a stranger.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here. Just ignore... This is good. Seriously? You're really keen on wasting everyone's time.
Does this rumbling? The feelers hold you in a gentle caress. Resignation? I cannot stop you, but our spool is nearly taut. A warning, if you come here again, we will be here forever. This is it.
You're on up, you're here to.
Something into the cabin. Let me save. But I can still grab the blade. It's crazy to me.
Well, we don't know what you're hoping to accomplish. She speaks. If we were stuck down, you attempt some. You try. You make it easier.
I heard the door slam. The knife.
You.
Turn around and leave.
Serious? You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's but fine. You turn around and trek back down the path you came.
Oblivion, the many feelers pull your shape into something formless. You made a decision. It is the wrong one. I love you. I love you. Your bliss, joy, and understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. Your agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. Your bliss, joy, and understanding everything, everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. Your agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Your soul forced back into existence. I love you. Your bliss, joy, and understanding everywhere at once. Your soul threatens to fade away. I love you. Your agony, a numbing arm, a parched throat, an open wound. Exists. Some say that it loops forever, this road, that I lose you on every time. Some say that it loops forever, this road. Never fade away. Just like Johnny Silverhand said. I don't even play the game. I don't know what he says. I'm fading away. Oh wait. Oh no. But is that getting longer? It isn't, right? No, it's staying the same length. I just listened to his song. So you have become nothing once again. Alright, everyone. I think with that, we're pretty much done with I think with that, we're pretty much done with Slay the Princess. I think I'm pretty happy with what we accomplished in the game. We're like at the cusp of it getting a little bit tedious at the end there. The one thing I want to check out is just like the Steam achievements, if that makes sense. God, I gotta log into Steam here. I'll just look at them myself and tell you guys what they say. Because my Steam stream browser stopped working. Okay, let's look at some achievements that we didn't get. Because the chance of me going back to this game again, unless there's like a giant content update, extremely small. So I'm just gonna look at some of the achievements that we missed, and see if I can understand them. So there's some hidden achievements, and there's some like other stuff. We're at 86 out of 131, so I think that's a pretty good amount. So the rarest hidden achievement we didn't get is called Strike an Immobilized Creature in a Dark Den. That one sounds like it's part of the den, and you have to, like, trap the creature and strike it, probably. The second one is a hint of a feeling. Slay an unraveled adversary. A goddess unraveled. Share your darkest pain and paranoia with the divine being. Oh, these ones be for not the tower, but this one. Apotheosis, probably. Walk the razor's edge in a battle with the divine foe. Okay, that's again probably the apotheosis. Embrace the instinct in the dark den. Retain your humanity in the face of dark den. Kill your happy ending. Okay, there's just a bunch of, like, it doesn't seem like you missed anything too big. What's like the biggest achievement that we didn't get? That's like a lot of people have. Bring the eye of the needle to her. We didn't get the eye of the needle, whatever that is. Wait, I didn't get the good ending? You did it, you saved everyone? We didn't get the good ending, apparently. Okay, let me jump over here real quick. Let me go here. Boop. Locker in basement. Oh, the den? And agree to ending. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's the good ending. Oh, the happy ending. Oh, okay, gotcha. Throws you to the menu, okay.